7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this you crazy mother.
G'day guys and girls, my name's Isahooten, and today I have returned! Yes, that's right, I have been away for close to 7 months when I said I would be back by January of this year. And if you want to find out where I've been and what I've been up to, I suggest you wait until the end of the video to find out about that. However, today we're going to be talking about, and it's real no big surprise because you read the title, but anyway, we're going to be talking about the top 10 reasons why Terraria is such a great game. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first on the list is the sheer amount of items that Terraria has to offer. Currently, as of version 1.3.2, there are over 3,600 items in Terraria alone. These include weapons, tools, pets, building materials, mounts, special items such as keys and wiring and stuff like that. However, I think this is a really great advantage of Terraria as it allows the player to keep progressing throughout the game and always strive for that next item, that next upgrade, that next armor set, just to deal with like the ever-increasing threats that's present in the game. And because of all these items, by the end game, you really gain the power to just dominate the monsters that once tormented you, like zombies and flying demon eyes, and that's really quite a satisfying feeling. One of the best things about Terraria is the weapons. Getting the newest or coolest looking or even just your personal favourite weapon is a big achievement for all Terrarians and allows you to destroy all in your path with the weapon that you are best suited to. However, what makes Terraria great in this regard is the amazing variety of weapons and the classes that they belong to. In Terraria, one can be anything from a melee warrior with amazing weapons such as the Terror Blade and the Solar Eruption, or a ranger with the Phantasm or the Chain Gun, or a masterful mage with the Nebula Blaze or the Last Prism, a summoner with thousands of minions at your back, or a ninja with throwing spears and shuriken, or even a yo-yo master with the Terrarian. It's the amazing variety, balance, and choice of accessories and armors to go with each respective class to boost their abilities that makes Terraria such a great game, as it truly allows you to experience the game in a way you are most comfortable with, one that you shape yourself, and one that encourages you to step outside of your comfort zone and try new styles and weapons. Bosses in Terraria are very large, aggressive, and resilient enemies that offer a substantial challenge to the player. Defeating a boss normally in Terraria is quite instrumental in advancing the game, as sometimes bosses only drop exclusive items which the player can use to progress in the game. Currently in the game, there are 15 main bosses that the player can defeat, all of which are very different and provide a very unique challenge. From the Eye of Cthulhu to Cthulhu himself, all bosses in Terraria provide a very unique and challenging way to essentially progress through the game, and even just their incredibly detailed and unique designs earn them a place on this list. Music is a key element of any good game. The ambience and the melody can be enough by itself to capture the player, and can provide great emotion and background to whatever may be happening in the game. Such is the same for Terraria. It has an incredibly varied music score, one for each biome and boss fight, and it feels very well balanced and very atmospheric. It even features a boss fight track inspired by the band Plantera, as it was one of the devs' favourite bands, and also inspired the giant ravenous plant monster of the same name. Personally, my favourite track is definitely the underground mushroom biome music, and if you haven't already, I suggest you listen to the soundtracks either online or by actually playing the game. Terraria can be a very personal experience to each player that plays it. As mentioned before, there are over 3,600 items in the game, more than 240 of which count for vanity sets and accessories and costumes which can be worn on a player's character. Players of Terraria are able to customize their characters in so many different ways with vanity sets and accessories, as well as pets and mounts, and as of a recent update, it is possible to obtain a developer armor set from an expert mode treasure bag. It's this personal feel, the freedom to build, shape, and wear whatever you like in the world of Terraria that earns this point a spot on the list. As if the thousands of enemies and massive terrifying bosses weren't enough, Terraria also has randomly spawned events that can occur in your world. There are holiday theme events such as the Pumpkin Moon and the Frost Moon, but also invasion events that can have massive amounts of goblins, pirates, Martians, and celestial creatures invade your Terraria world, which you must protect and defend against. Each of these events often has its own themed enemies and bosses, and all feature unique and often very helpful items and drops. Each of these events are also incredibly different, and many players find themselves repeating the events and invasions just to get that one item that they want or need. Events and invasions are a great interactive feature of Terraria, as it breaks the normal defeat this boss and progress mentality of the game, and presents a new and engaging challenge for the most unsuspecting player to even the most prepared. The incredible diversity of biomes in Terraria is just amazing. From regular places such as the forest, the desert, the ice tundra, to the daydream-like Hallow and the lurking creepiness of the corruption, to even the most bizarre places such as an underground glowing mushroom cave, a floating city in the sky, and even hell itself. All can be explored and conquered in the world of Terraria. One feels very compelled to explore in Terraria. The prospect of finding new and better items while faced with the danger of new and meaner enemies from different biomes is always exciting and very compelling. It's truly the diversity and massive amount of detail that goes into the Terraria world that makes this a point on this list. Many people often compare Terraria to Minecraft in the sense that it is a pixelated, retro-style sandbox game, and they would be right. Released 2 years and a day after Minecraft, Terraria was seen to be a spin-off of the Minecraft franchise. However, upon playing the game, exploring its contents, and delving deeper into its gameplay, many players realized that Terraria and Minecraft are not at all alike. Sure, the main principle is the same, it's a blocky, retro sandbox world, but what sets Terraria apart here is the fact that it is action and adventure based. Rather than just mining for ores and collecting cool items, Terraria makes the player feel that there is a purpose behind what they are doing, and all aspects of the game link to one another to help the player progress through more and more difficult bosses and challenges, and ultimately feel more satisfied at the end of the day. Building is a huge part of Terraria. Not only if you want to create amazing pixel art or massive mansions, but in Terraria, expanding your base actually counts for something. New NPCs will move into new rooms that you build, and not only do they provide different and sometimes exclusive items for you, but it can also transform just a blocky pile of bricks into a thriving and familiar home. So you may think that all the thrilling boss fights, frustrating invasions, and endless grinding for items would be enough to make a good game, right? Well, you would be right. But Terraria gives the player even more options and things to do on top of that. Terraria is full of little side quests and adventures that a player can take up at almost any point in the game. Of the many options, such as herb gardens, AFK farms, NPC towns, collecting all items, 2 side quests really stick out to me. Firstly, Terraria has a very detailed and interesting fishing quest system that features the angler NPC and requires a player to fish for quest fish, which they can turn in to get a reward. Not only do these rewards get more substantial the more you complete, but there are also fish-themed weaponry and tools that the player can fish up even before their mineral counterparts could be available, giving the player a huge boost. Secondly, the underlying quest of eradicating the corruption or the crimson in the world of Terraria is an interesting feature of the game. This is because this is a quest that continues throughout the whole game and can catch some players by surprise. The corruption or crimson spread over the world, down into the world, and can cause many problems such as difficult enemies, scarce resources, and just being an outright downer. However, the corruption and crimson offer valuable items and resources too, and a boss that players can defeat early game to gain even better armor and weapons. So it's nice to see that even though the corruption and crimson should be eradicated from the world, they also have a very specific use. These elements help Terraria to feel more like an RPG or action-adventure sandbox, where the player has things to do even after the main game may be finished. Well guys, that was my top 10 reasons for why Terraria is such an amazing game. Honestly, I just think Terraria is just so well-rounded and it's a game that has something for everyone. Terraria on its surface may well appear to just be some other 2D pixel platformer that doesn't really hold much to the average gamer. However, upon playing Terraria for even just a few hours, or watching this video of course, one can truly get a sense that face value may not be all that is in store. Terraria is a classic example of don't judge a book by its cover, and many players are amazed and captivated by the sheer depth of gameplay and the volume of content that this 2D platformer has to offer. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment down below your own top 10 reasons as to why you think Terraria is such an amazing game. Also be sure to click that like button and that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one in the future. Cheers guys, peace. G'day guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed my top 10 reasons about why Terraria is such a great game. Now to those who are still around and want to know just where the hell I've been for so long, well, I'm not telling you. I fooled you, didn't I? No, don't worry, I don't plan on going away from YouTube again anytime soon, and I am now getting into making some more videos involving Let's Plays, such as like funny moments, adventure maps, playthroughs, etc., and also other top 10s and comparisons and other exciting videos that I've already got in the works. Now, to why you're actually here, why I've been gone. Now, a lot of you have been pretty pissed that I've been gone. And maybe pissed is a bit of an understatement, but I just want to clear the air. Since my return from Japan snowboarding trip, I've been doing tons in my life. You can click on the annotation on screen to just check out where we left off on this channel. But since I've came back, I had my birthday in January, and then I got started in a new job, and also just started my first year at university. So yeah, pretty big steps. So I've been pretty preoccupied with work and my university work, and I just haven't found time to be able to make any videos. I am really sorry about this because I didn't tell you guys, and I intend to make it up to you by trying to get at least one video per week out to you guys, and maybe more. I am on holidays at the moment, but still doing some casual work, and I'm going back to uni for second semester in a few weeks as well. So I will keep you posted about what's going on, but I definitely intend to continue making videos. I'll make a separate video detailing just what I intend to make and when, and what my YouTube and online presence is at the moment, and where it could possibly go in the future. But for now, this is Isahooten signing out. Peace.